Hello guys, before I start this, this is fake. It actually didn't happen. I'm just making a creepypasta. So hope you like it, and yeah. One day I was in Jamal Township, and I was sitting down, and there was 3 jammers trading each other, so I wanted to trade too, so I asked if I can, join, and one person said yeah. So she was named Kate something something, yeah, a couple of numbers, and I sat next to her, and she said, "Oh, I have a rare lion plushie. Can I have it for your Warren?" And I said, "Sure." I had a red Warren. So when I put it on trade, she traded me the lion. And for a second, I saw someone say, her friends say, "What are you doing trading her that?" And I just accepted really fast because, yeah, I did. Yeah. So she said I had to. And then I took the line and I said, "Thank you." She was like, she didn't answer, and I was like, "Okay then. But she's doing something," I said to myself. And then the guy, the guy who asked what she's doing, he said, "Are you crazy? Why did you give her that rare lion?" And then the other person that was sitting with them had the surprise face and ran out. And I was curious why she ran out and why he was calling her crazy. And she said, I can't control it anymore." I was really curious and scared a little because I didn't know what's going on. So I was about to leave, so when I was gonna load, the guy said, "Wait!" And then it was too late. I arrived in my den, and it was really scary because I was really thinking about what they were saying. So when I went to my den, I looked at my plushie and I put it next to all my lion collection. And there were small plushies, not the giant one. He was my only rare giant plushie lion, and I was really happy. So every day I would look at it, and 2 days after, I went back to Jama, and then when I came back, the guy that told me to wait was there, trading someone. As he saw me, he ran to me with a horrified face, and he said, "Did the lion do anything?" And I thought he was crazy. I was like, "No, obviously not." And then he was like, "Oh my God, no. This can't happen." And I was like, What happened?" He was like, "You don't know?" And I was like, "No." "No about what?" He said, "About that rare lion plushie." And I was like, "What about the rare lion plushie?" I was super scared. He said, "If she traded you that lion, that one's cursed." And I was like, "What? How is this cursed? It's okay. It's plushie." He said, "That lion was never created in Animal Jam. There was this hacker who's evil, and he suddenly only made one. And I guess my friend got it, and she heard about the stories that everybody was talking about because it was kind of new to the story. So they told Animal Jam, but Animal Jam couldn't do anything. So my friend had it, so she wanted to trade it so badly away. So she traded it to you." And I was like, "What?" And I was about to scream, and I was like, I can delete it, right?" He said, "No, don't try, because your laptop will get messed up and you can never play with it again." I was like, "What?" And it would turn red, and something will happen. And I was like, "What will happen?" I don't know. I was so scared, my heart dropped. So I was still playing Animal Jam, and he said, "I gotta go, I'm too scared," and he left. And I wanted to know more. What does it do? How does it, what? So I called my friend, my BFF, Lenore, and she sat next to me. She was like, what's wrong? And I was like, I can't believe it. And then she was like, what? And then I explained everything. She was surprised also. She was like, delete it now, but I forgot to explain about that. And I was like, no, because he told me that it will turn red and I would never get to play with it ever. And then she was surprised and she went to the bathroom, and while she was in the bathroom, so when she went to the bathroom, I went back to the forest and jumped in Animal Jam, and well, what happened was, I was like, does anyone know about this cursed rare lion? Everybody looked at me like, what? Everybody kept saying. One bunny came to me and she said, you have one? You have the only rare lion, cursed lion around here? And I was like, yes. She said, oh no. And I said, what is it going to do to me? What? I heard of it. She said, it's going to ban your account. It's going to mess up your screen. It's going to keep talking to you. It's going to send evil pictures. And most of all, at night, it's going to be in your closet. What? What's going to be in the closet? The rare lion. They're standing right in front of you, staring at you, with red demon eyes. I was so scared, but she said D-cup eyes. And I was like, what? I was so scared that I couldn't believe it. I called Lenore, she ran, and I explained everything to her. She read it herself and was surprised. Everybody just left. She was like, let's get out of here, or the lion could curse us. And they left. And I was like, what? It could curse other people? And, of course, Lenore told me, well, if they said that, that means yes. We both looked at each other scaredly. Oh no, we both said. I logged out and I went and told Animal Jam that I have a rare lion that's supposed to be cursed. And they haven't texted me back. It's been like 2 hours after. And then they texted me back in my Gmail. They told me, we are sorry, but we cannot do anything about that. We are working hard to find the hacker, and we will arrest him, but we don't know what's going to happen. I was really, really scared, and I was wondering, how does a lion even appear in the closet? I went on Ulu, and I told one of these persons who knew about Ulu a lot about the lion, and I told him to add me on Ulu. So they did, and we talked, and she told me, you should never get that. And I was like, but how does it get in the closet? She said, the one who made that is dead. Me and Lenore looked at each other like, what? And Lenore was like, but how did... And then she was like, I don't know. His spirit is in the lion. And I was really surprised. I was like, wait, but how did the pixels come out? Like, she was like, I don't know, but he just did it himself. And then I was like, okay, thanks, and then I hanged up. So I went to Jamal, and it said, sorry, but your account is, and it didn't say anything else. I was so scared. Me and Lenore jumped. She was like, what do you mean? Suspended? Banned? I was curious about that too, so we both logged out again, and then I tried to sign in. It said the same thing. Lenore got so mad she went her AJ, and as she did, she looked at my user and it said lost forever. She was like, what? Why does it say last forever? What? What does it mean? And I looked at myself. I looked at her, actually. And I said, I don't know. Is it trying to say that I'm banned? So I tried to go on my Gmail and text Animal Jam, and they told me nothing. They can't do anything again. And I was so angry. And then I went to my AJ again, and Lenore watched me as I signed out her account, and it said the same thing. What came out was a picture of a lion with red eyes, blood dripping out of its paws, and its mouth, and its eyes, and its ears. As I saw it, it came out really quick. We both screamed as we saw it. And then I went back on my agent really quick, tried to sign in, and it actually let me. So I was screaming, what was that? And she was like, it is cursed. We both turned around, and there was a closet. Closed. We were so scared. So we ran downstairs to call out her mom and my grandpa. But as we did, they weren't there. We looked everywhere in the house. They weren't there. Then we turned around, went upstairs, and looked in the room if they were there, watching TV, because we heard the TV on. But they weren't there. We looked at the car was there, and they weren't there still. Did they leave us without telling us? She said with her eyes wide. I was like, I don't know. My eyes were wide also. I was gonna cry, and so was Lenore. We were just so scared. So we ran in the back outside, but as we did, we both spotted something pixel with the red eyes. I screamed, what the heck was that? And there, as we turned around, a table and Lenore's computer with my Animal Jam signed in. And then as we both looked at the screen, it said, you're not going anywhere. What? We both screamed. We turned around, and then there was the lion, turning all red, with red eyes bleeding. We screamed, and then I said, what? And I looked at my items, and there was the lion, smiling with evil laughs. There, I broke the computer with might. She screamed at me, but with fear, because she was scared and mad at the same time. I said, sorry. And then what happened was, as we saw the lion, I looked straight into its eyes, to Lenore. I said, what is going on? We both screamed on, and as we did, it turned normal, broke apart, and never came back. As we went inside, quickly looking around just in case, there appeared my grandpa and Lenore's mom with grocery food. And they said, sorry, we didn't say anything, it's just we were in a rush, said my grandpa, and we were fine. But I told him that I broke her laptop in an accident, and they screamed at me, so they bought her another laptop after the week. And then I went on my AJ and it was fine. Animal Jam, it was a new news, and everybody saw it. It said, we now figured out that the lion doesn't exist anymore, and that the person is not on anymore. And then me and Lenore looked at each other, looked in the closet, and said a note. I will never come back. We both smiled, and we defeated the lion. Anyway, guys, I hope you like it.